Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 repeat season mode with your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. Last time out, John Danks shutout at home. We've seen that before, haven't we? Against the Boston Red Sox. We're on with 3 home runs, won that game 15-0. Now we got 4 games here on the road against the Minnesota Twins. The first time we'll be playing them this season. And who else but to start this off? Not Hendrickson. The good doctor will be on the mound. 1.50 ERA, Roy Halladay. And he's going to be taking on Evelyn here. Let's take a look at their lineup. Gary Matthews Jr., Nick Markakis, Chase Utley. Adam Dunn is a lethal hitter. Justin Morneau, Jason Varitek, former J. Aaron Hill, Connor Jackson. Their lineup is filthy. I just realized that. Because in this game, they're on a tear. Like, I think they're the second best team behind us. I can see why. No, you can argue maybe Mora. I mean, he's the greatest hitter, but Christ, man, that is one heck of a lineup. They got my boy. They got a. Oh, Morneau, I just realized, back on his own team. That's where he won MVP, I think. Yeah, in 2006 or 7. Oh my God, out of obligation. So we're at the Hunter Hearst Helmsley Metrodome. I like how that looks. Enough preamble, let's just get into the game. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Gonna play some ball, play it here, play it now. Look around the league, only 1 game. Tigers beat the Rangers 9-7. That should have been an exciting game, unless you're me and you're like, so last night the Philadelphia Flyers beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 1-0 in overtime, and that is my kind of game right there. All right, heading into the game here, Rich Aurelio leading off. Evelyn, a left-hander, low 2 ERA. Strike 1. So I do believe this is like, I mean, this is at the point they were sharing the dome with the Vikings, the NFL team. It's like, man, like this is what it's like a, you know, when the Marlins played at Dolphin Stadium. It's like, this is what a baseball venue used to look like. Anyways, quick 2-2 count. Aurelio lines that over. That's going to be his 2nd game in a row with a leadoff hit. Leadoff single for the Jays. Here's Durham, 477-28. Had a 2-run home run in the last game. Strike 1 in the strike zone there. 0-1. Slider inside, 1-1. Keep an eye over on first base. Slider in the dirt, 2-1. Another slider and it missed, 3-1, just in case otherwise. Payoff pitch to Ray Durham. He's been very patient. Read that changeup well. That's going to be to the outfield. Will it be extra bases? It won't for Durham. It'll be a single, but Aurelio will get himself to third base. Runners at the corners. Nobody away. And patience is the name of the game. Berkman batting .525-58. Really, you look at it statistically, he's got a coin flip of getting Berkman out here. Strike 1 on the curve. You got to be patient. Berkman lines that. It will be going foul. But the quality start was nearly in jeopardy right from the get-go off that. Berkman pulled that one inside. What are they going to do? They go home. Fielder's choice. Aurelio is safe, just barely. Berkman opens up the scoring. An RBI. That's his 59th on the season. 1-0. Here's Aurelio. Should have got the double play. Because Berkman went into 2 of those in the last game. Quick 2-0 count to Rios. You know, 3 straight righties. You know, Evelyn's got to be thinking, how am I going to get these guys out? Gets Rios into a 2-2 count. And he went fishing for that one. It will fall for a base hit. We're going to send 1 man. The throw from Aaron Hill, former J. Won't be in time. Rios with an RBI. 2-0 Jays. Here's Braun. Take the pitch. That's a good fastball high in the zone. ERA started low 2. It's almost 4 now. There's strike 1. Fastball missed, 1-1. Hits that one. Weird hit. Somehow the first baseman didn't get that. That should have been double play, if I'm being honest. The bases are loaded with no outs. There's Lowell. And this guy, he has got a great work rate. I'm trying to pause the game to take a look at his pitch count, and he is just too quick. Here we go. Okay, into the mid-20s. 1-1 count now. Just inside with that changeup. Bought us an extra pitch here. 2-1. Lowell smacks that up the middle, out of reach. We're playing station to station. Another run will come in, 3-0. We have had 6 straight hits. Evelyn cannot believe this. I honestly can't believe it. Strike one to Scott. He went fishing for that one. Go back to your... Oh my god, man. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're going to get one out here. Whatever, but the run will score. Coley start's already gone. How many hits is this? Okay, here's Loduca. This is one of the most bizarre starts to a game we've had. Curve, all that sliced the zone. Gave the strike call. It's 0-2 now to PLD. Inside fastball, didn't flinch. 1-2. That one gets away from him, away from the catcher. We're not risking it. Runners will remain at the bases. 2-2. Loduca pulls it! It's going! First home run on the season. What a time for it. There it is. Paul Loduca. And that's what, 7-0? Oh, man. They think of all the guys, this guy won't get the home run. He just did. Touchdown to nothing in the first inning. And Evelyn's going to leave the game with an ERA at 7.5. Here's Marmol. I've had this guy on a couple teams. He's decent. 4.40 ERA. And it is batting practice. We haven't even gone through the lineup an entire time yet. Here's Grandy. Quick 0-2 count now. Foul that one back. That's going to be for Veritek. So, 8 straight hits for the Jays. I want to know what the record is for most consecutive hits to start a baseball game. Because there's been 10 runs scored in the first inning and the team still lost. Aurelia grounds that his second hit of the inning. He has had a leadoff single and a 2-out single. Here's Durham. Why not? Hits that up the middle. First pitch, that's going to be a base hit. Oh, goodness gracious. What is happening in Minnesota? Oh, this is a tragedy for them. Here's Berkman up now. That gets away from the catcher, but he will be able to field it better. Veritek's an excellent defensive catcher. That's 2 passed balls already. Here's 1-0. Nice ladder, strike 1. Berkman lines that over to where Loduca did. Forget it, ladies and gentlemen. Just shy of 420 feet, his 26th home run on the season. His 4th RBI as he comes across the plate of the inning. Oh, goodness gracious. 10-0. We're doing what that team did that Dorktown talked about. Here's Rios. This is crazy, man. Slatter inside, 1-0. Change up 2-0. Bit of a generous call. We'll take it. Take that. 3-0. I thought that was going to be 2-1. It's 3-0. Why not? We're swinging. Rios hits it over to right field. The wall is high up there. Will it clear it? Yes, it will. You swing on 3-0, you better make it count. Alex Rios just did. 3rd home run of the inning for the Jays. It's 11-0 now. His 14th on the season. This is unreal. This is unreal. Here comes in Braun. Low fastball, 1-0. He lines that one to right field. Did it have enough? Yes, it did, man. 3 straight home runs for the Toronto Blue Jays. That's Braun's 37th on the season. 12-0 in the first inning. I think this is the best rally we've had ever. They've gone through 2 pitchers in a single inning. Here's Zach Miner. This guy's good, too. So they got a good pitching staff, at least when you're not playing us. Curveball missed, 1-0. I cannot believe what is happening right now. 2-0 count. Come on. I want to see something like this happen in real life. What do you think the reaction is? Lowell hits that. That's going to keep the inning going. And Matthews Jr. won't get to the ball in time to prevent extra bases. Lowell on first now. Here's Scott. One of the 2 outs in this inning. Slider just went a little inside. 1-0. He read that slider well. He pulled it. Over to Morneau. He steps on the bag, and the massacre is ended. 12 for 12. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, Doc's on the mound. Okay, you got your run support, man. Let's see what you got. What condition he's in? I didn't see. I think he's regular. There's the 2-seamer. We want to see that Hard sinker. And we want to see that curve. Location and break. Excellent. Okay, he's good. He's feeling motivated. Here's Gary's Matthews Jr. Strike one. I mean, like, in a situation like this, what do you even, like, commentate? You've got, like, one of, you know, a money pitcher on the mound for one team. Oh, I speak of the devil. Oh, goodness gracious. Matthews Jr. is going to have extra bases to lead this off. Who designed this outfield? That's a leadoff triple. I gotta keep my mouth shut. Okay, Nick Markakis, 330, 311. Missed the fastball. That's a weird hit ball. Is that going to be considered fair or foul? It's foul. Got him swinging. Okay, that's a good bounce back. And we're in a dome, no wind to worry about. Chase Utley, as a Mets fan, I hate this guy. Missed the two-seamer, strike one. Hit the cutter, that will be going to center, but the runner will tag. So Doc comes into the game with a 1.50 ERA. They got their one run here, 12-1. Here is Adam Dunn. Look at that ERA. Strike one on the fastball. Or, excuse me, average. He's 380. That one's grounded over to Berkman. Lord have mercy when that guy comes to the plate. So we're 12 for 12. They're 1 for 1. Everybody's been perfect technically so far except the pitching. Top of the second. Paulo Duca in the 8th spot leading off. He got his first home run of the season. That felt good to see. First pitch he sees, push over to first base. Morneau steps on the bag, one away. Here's Grandy, fouled out. His first time up. It's that bit of a slider, strike one. Slider inside, missed, 1-1. And he went fishing for that one, right at the second baseman, Utley, 2 away. There's Rich Aurelia, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Hit the first pitch he sees. It was a high breaking ball. Will it have enough to get over the wall? Rich Aurelia, man. This guy's been a dynamite. Gets himself another home run of the season, his 6th. A solo shot. We got that run back. He's 3 for 3. He's looking for the cycle. Needs the triple and the double. And apparently, with the spacious outfield, that's a lot more possible than we think. Durham, another person who's perfect on the day. Breaking ball in the dirt, 1-0. Fastball, 1-1. Oh, went fishing for that slider. We don't see that often. 1-2. Hit that fastball. That's going to center. Will it be extra bases? Matthews Jr. stays in front. So Durham, his 3 for 3 in the game. Here's Berkman. 1 for 2. 3-run home run in the game. Oh, hit that one off the end of the bat. I expected that slider to have a bit more movement. That's the end of the inning. So we're no longer perfect. But we're 13 for 14. They have not shut us out yet. Bottom of the second coming up. 5, 6, 7. Part of the Twins lineup. They have an excellent lineup. Don't let this performance so far take anything away. Here's Morneau, a Canadian. One of the only two Canadians to win MVP. The other one's Larry Walker in 97, I believe it was. Loduca caught the foul pop-up. 1 away. Here's Tech. More, you know, a field general than any guy who's going to make your stats won't exactly pop off the sheets, but grounded to Durham, over to Berkman. 2 away. Here's Aaron Hill, high average. Hits it off the end of the bat. Nice dive by Doc against his former teammate. Gets the out. Twins went 3 up and 3 down. Top of the third coming up. 4, 5, 6. Part of the Jays lineup. Error 15 leading off. 2 for 2. Another person looking for a cycle. Strike one. Fastball in the dirt. 1-1. Change up, stayed in the zone. It's going to be 1-2. Went fishing for that one. Went right to Morneau. Stepped on the bag. 1 away. So Miners really stepping up the pitching here. They went through 2 pitchers in 1 inning. Or technically 3. What am I saying? It's the Miners looking to be tired. It's an 0-2 count to Braun now. Fouls that one off. Stay alive for 1 more pitch. Went fishing for that one. The field, they were playing deep. That's going to be a single for Ryan Braun. Remains 3 for 3 in the game. Here's Lowell, 2 for 2 with the 2 singles against a tired pitcher. Fastball missed, 1-0. 2 pitches missing wildly in a row. Is that the fatigue kicking in? Slider stayed in the zone, 2-1. Lowell smokes that one. That's going to be over the head of Matthews Jr. Will it get out of the park? No, it won't. It will stay in the park. That's going to be a single for Lowell. Braun gets to third. Minor will stay to face Luke Scott. I think the only guy without a hit. I think Grandy might not. That was a weak pitch. Missed the zone. 1-0. Read that slider well. Hit it. Oh, dear. A dive, but at its second. Over to first. Will it get there in time? Scott will get the RBI. 14-1. They're going to take Minor out of there. Fourth pitcher. It's only the third inning. Here comes Grouch. Strike one. Roche. Roche. That's an interesting name. Fastball missed, 1-1. Keeping an eye over on first base. I don't think they like that Scott managed to get out of that double play and get the RBI. Lotuka lines that. Oh, caught by Roche. Excellent defensive play. They've still yet to shut us out of an inning. We're leading 14-1. Bottom of the third, 8-9-1 part of the Twins lineup. Connor Jackson. Strike one on the fastball. Curve missed. Or excuse me, he swung and missed at the curve. 3 straight pitches, strikeout. Melvin Mora. That's like a comic book name. You got Clark Kent, Wally West, and Melvin Mora. And I forget what Daredevil's name is. He's got like a alliterated name like that. Anyways, Melvin Mora just struck out. Gary Matthews Jr. has that triple, only hit in the day so far. Strike one. Curve missed. He swung and missed at the curve. I got to really specify that. Change up, made contact, went back. Here's the 0-2. That's going to the outfield. Granderson can't make the running play. Matthews Jr. is 2 for 2. Kept it to a single that time. There's Markakis. Strike one. 50-50 call on that 2-seamer. Went our way. He geared up for a big swing. He got it. Granderson. Running catch. Excellent. So made up for it there. Twins are 1 for 2. We're 14 for 16. Top of the fourth coming up. Speak of the double, Curtis Granderson, who just made the last out, is coming up to the plate. He is hitless 0 for 2. Strike one. Strike two on the 4-seamer. He grounds that. That's going to go over to Utley to first. 1 away. Here's Aurelia, 3 for 3. 2 singles and a home run. Strike one. High curve caught the zone. 0-2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Roche coming. He should have started this game. Sturm, 3 for 3. 3 singles. Pulls that one right to Morneau, and we just went 3 up and 3 down. They shut us out of an inning. Roche did. Shut us out well. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Heart of the Twins lineup. Utley leading off. So we had the sac fly. He has an RBI in the game. 2.74 average. Strike one. Made really good contact with that, but went a little too under it. Grandy gets the out. 1 away. Here's Dunn. Strike one. It's that curve. Here is the 0-2. He smokes that. That one's going. It'll stay in the park. Granderson, no way he's getting to that. Not a ground rule double, but Dunn is the greatest runner, so there's their third hit. Man on second, 1 away. Here's Morneau. Strike one on the fastball. Got him swinging at the curve. Oh, just missed. That should have been a looking strikeout. Okay, well, it's a swing and one. Morneau with a half-hearted swing. Went down pretty easy. Here's Tech. Smokes that. Right to Durham. Over to first. Lickety split. That's the end of the inning. So they got a hit of that. Nothing of it. Top of the fifth coming up. It's the heart of our lineup coming now. Lance Bergman leading off. Using good spirits. 1 for 3 with that 3-run home run. 4 RBIs in the game. Take strike one on the changeup. Nothing in one. Swung early at that changeup. Game slowed down a bit. Here's the 0-2. When reaching for that one low, that's going to be a leadoff single for Lance Berkman. Runner on first, none away. Here's AR-15. Looking for the cycle. We'll see if we can get it for him. Hit that pretty well over to right field, but Markakis will get it by the warning track. One away. Berkman's also looking for a cycle now. So is Braun. High fastball missed. 1-0. And he just missed that one on the sweet spot. At second, over to first. An errant throw. Braun will be safe, but that's due to a bit of luck there. Here's Lowell. 3 for 3. Hit the first pitch he sees. That's going in right field. Will it clear the wall? No, it won't. Lowell has his 4th single of the game. Braun will get to third. Runners on the corners for Luke Scott. Here he is, 420 average. That's nice to see. If only we could somehow get him to 69 RBIs without ever seeing that change. Hits that breaking pitch to Aaron Hill. Over to first. Aaron throw, but he will step on the bag just in time. That could have been an extra RBI there, but we went down, shut out yet again. We're 14 for 18. They're 1 for 3, excuse me. Last 3 batters in the Twins lineup. This will conclude the second trip through it. Strike one on the 4-seamer, nothing in one. Didn't swing at that curve, 1-1. Pop that one directly up. Duca's there. Gets the out. Jackson now went down swinging his first time up. Strike one. Hit that off the fat part of the bat. Weakly to Aurelia, takes a stride, 2 away. Here's our comic book character, Melvin Moore, at 265, 513. That's not bad for the last guy in the lineup, and Doc could have made a play at that, but that's going to be their 4th hit. So, the 3rd trip through the lineup begins. Matthews Jr. yet to get him out. Apparently this is a situation he thrives in. You pop that one up weakly. You got this, Doc. Right there. Easy. So we finally got Matthews Jr. out. They got 1 hit, nothing of it. They're 1 for 4. We're 14 for 18. Top of the 6th coming up. Paulo Duca leading off. Has this been a game to remember for him? Finally got his first one on the season. Roche is tired. Roche, give him credit. He's been dealing. He's been very efficient. Loduca smoked that, but went way foul. Nothing in 2 now. And he pulled that one. That's going to left field. Doesn't have the greatest carry on it. Will it make it? Just inside. And Dunn isn't the greatest fielder. We know we can get to second. Loduca's looking for a cycle now. Has the home run and the double. Would have been nice to see him get another one. That scoreboard up there, I think, might be accurate. I'm not sure if you guys see it around where it's flashing replay when they showed that. Here's Grandy, 444, 1851. Hits that pitch. Will it fall for a base hit? Oh, yes it will. Okay. All right. Runners on the corners, none away. Granderson has a base hit. Here is Aurelia. 3 for 4. 2 singles and a home run. Fastball missed, 1-0. Fastball way high, 2-0. 3-0 count. We're not running on that. Keep the runners at the corners. He throws to second for no reason. He's gassed on a 3-0 count. Aurelia hit that hard. It will not be a home run, but it's going to be another RBI, another single. 15-1 Jays. So that will take Roche off the mound. He pitched very well. Comes Turnbow, number 59. Wavy hair. Here's Durham. So he is a right-hander. Durham and Berkman, this is the time to do some damage. Still no outs in the inning. Strike one on the fastball. Smoke that to deep left. It's gone. 3-run homer for Ray Durham. Homered in back-to-back games. I'm not sure if he had an RBI already in the game because I've lost track, but there he goes. 18-1. There's Berkman now. 2 for 4. Oh, that is a nasty slider. Fouled that back. Lucky that wasn't caught. 0-1. He got jammed on that one. That's going way high. Will a fielder get to it in time? No, they won't. A lucky single for Lance Berkman. Still no outs in the inning. Rios 4-11, 14-40. A lot of fours in his stat line. Strike one on the changeup. 0-1. Slider inside. Quick 0-2 count. He muscled something out of that. Caught by the second baseman. Berkman makes the dive back to first. Finally the first out of the inning. Braun still looking for other parts of the cycle. Strike one, 50-50 call. Did not go her way. Way inside fastball. So this guy's got some velocity on him. Braun smokes that to center. Forget this one, and I'm confident in saying that. 456 feet. Has a home run. His second of the day. 38th on the season. 20-1 for your Toronto Blue Jays. And we're playing all 9 innings because this is a road game. Here's Lowell. 4 for 4. All singles. Maybe for the sake of preserving it, there's nobody on. Not getting much out of a home run. Let's just see what we can do here. Rather changeup ball. That's pulled into the shift, but it will fall for a base hit. Lowell is 5 for 5 now on the day. Scott is 0 for 4, but he does have an RBI at least. Here comes in J.C. Romero. They're bringing in a lefty to face a guy. Like a situational lefty. Scott hits the first pitch he sees. That one's going. Gone. 2-run shot. Luke Scott. There we go. Lucky number 13th home run on the season. 1 foot shy of 420. 22-1. Holy moly. Here's Loduca. He's looking for a cycle. And you know what we want for him. Strike one on the slider. 0-1. Smokes that to center. Will it have enough to get over Matthews? No, it won't. 2 away. Here's Granderson. 1 for 4 on the day. Not the greatest hitting. We'll see if we can get around to Rich Aurelia again. Strike one on the slurve. Haven't seen that in a long time. 0-1. Slider missed the zone. 1-1. He muscles that over to the shortstop Hill. Throws it over. Gets him. So that will end the inning. An 8-run rally there. We're 22 for 26. They're 1 for 4. Bottom of the 6. 2, 3, 4. Part of the lineup. So, Doc, the name of the game is efficiency. Let's be efficient. Let's be smart. Let's be collected. It's that. 0-2. He managed to get the bat on the ball, but it went way foul. Here's the 0-2 now. Got him reaching on that. That's going to go for a leadoff single from Markakis. Pulled it the other way that time. Runner on first, none away. Here's the heart of the lineup now. Chase Utley, drag bunt. Lowell, safe. That came out of nowhere. I give him credit. Here's Dunn. My instincts scream intentional walk. We'll see what we can do here. Strike one. It's that one. That was a good pitch. Got him swinging. Excellent. That's the guy you need to get out. Okay, cool. Now we have more no. Yep. That should have been a strike. Are you kidding me? Gets away from Doc. That's lasered over to Rios. The bases are loaded with 1 out. We got lucky. Here's Faratek. Strike one. I just realized he was on the Angels last season, right? He hit that home run. Infield fly. So the sacrifice fly is taken away. Aaron Hill. That average is the scariest thing about him. Strike one on the fastball. Put that weakly. Halladay to first. Out of the jam. Wonderful. They're 1 for 7 now. They went from 1 for, they got 3 hits in that inning. Nothing came of it. Top of the 7th. Top of the lineup for the Jays. Rich Aurelia. What is he? 1, 2, 3. He is 4 for 5. Excuse me. Strike one. Lefty pitcher. That's what we want to see. Quick 0-2 count. Went high on that one. Caught by Morneau. 1 away. Here's Durham, also 4 for 5. Has 3 singles and a home run. Strike one. He's going to muscle that over to right field. Gets himself another base hit on the day. Runner on first, 1 away. Here's Berkman, 3 for 5. They're keeping an eye over on Durham. Ooh, not quite a 50-50 call. It was weighted towards a strike, 0-1. They jammed him there. They got exactly what they want. No lucky single here, 2 away. Durham remains on first. Here's AR-15, 2 for 5. They're keeping an eye on Durham, the left-handed pitcher. They know all they can really do in a situation like this is just limit how much of a lead he can get. 1-0. There it is again. Four-seamer miss, 2-0. 2-1. Smokes that, past the glove of the second baseman. That's going to bounce off the wall out there. Well, it didn't quite. Matthews got it at the warning track, but runners at the corners now, 2 away. Braun against a tired pitcher, who's a lefty. Ball 1 on the changeup. Ball 2 on the fastball. 50-50 call went his way, 2-1. 3-1. I wouldn't mind seeing the bases loaded here. Mistake. Gone. 1 foot shy of 420 feet. Braun's 39th home run on the season. I believe that's his 3rd of the game. A 3-run shot, and we keep piling it on. 25-1. And JC Romero is going to come out. Another pitcher coming in. Here's Dempster, who I believe is supposed to be a starter. He's a right-hander now. Lowell is perfect on the day. So he's got to be their closer, and he just gave up another base. He gave up a base hit to Mike Lowell, who is perfect on the day with base hits. Automatic. Luke Scott, 1 for 5 with a 2-run home run. Did he do it again here? He smoked that. It's going to be not over the head of Matthews Jr. Excellent catch. Another 3 runs came across the plate. We don't really need it, but let's have some good luck. Rain energy drink. We have 30 hits in this game. I feel like there are stretches where teams go like 2 weeks without collecting that many, or 25 runs. It's crazy. And what else can we do other than do what we always do? Because it's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out at the Triple H Metrodome, home of the Minnesota Twins. Like, this should go to... Was the Dark Knight Rises firearm incident, let's call it. I think that was also in... No, it was in Colorado. I feel like there was some, like, some unfortunate, tragic event that happened in the state of Minnesota, and this is probably worse than that. Anyways, a 3-pitch strikeout to Connor Jackson. Here's Melvin Mora. Strike 1 on the fastball. He smokes that one. Where did that come from? That will stay in the park, thankfully. Going to relay it. It's going to be a 1-out double from Mora. Yeah, it's his 2nd hit of the day. Matthews Jr. pulled it foul. It's the sinker, 0-2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. That's satisfying. Keep an eye over on Mora. So Markakis can drive the ball here. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. That one gets away from Loduca. Got way away from him. Way to the back. So runner advanced to 3rd with no problem. Markakis swung at that. Didn't get a bite in there. That one's going to be a run against. Markakis toughs it out. They get their 2nd run of the day. Listen to this music. They're hype about it. Okay, calm down. There's just 7 strikeouts on the day for Doc. 1.69 ERA. That is a weirdly hit ball. Step on the bag. He is safe. Come on now. Okay, let's calm down here. After this guy, it's Morneau. Strike 1 on the cutter. Sinker. 0-2. Got him swinging. And he struck out a lot in real life, so that's accurate. So we get out of the inning, get out of the jam with only the 1 run against. They're 2 for 10. We're 25 for 30. There's Halladay right there. Top of the 8th coming up. Paulo Duca leading off. 2 for 5. Now we're shooting for 30. Ball 1. Ball 2. And just in case. 2-1. Missed 3-1. If it's a mistake, we take it. Or we took that. It was a good pitch. Here's the payoff pitch to Paulo Duca, leading off the top of the 8th. They popped him up there. Foul territory. Caught by Morneau. That foul space out there allowed them to do that. One away. Here's Grandy. Strike one on the splitter. 0-1. Stay in the zone with that. 0-2. And he's going to muscle that. Not past Utley, who went back for it. 2 away. Here's Aurelia. Strike one on the slider. 0-1. Strike 2 on the slider. 0-2. Let that slider go. 1-2. In the dirt. 2-2. I have a hunch. I really read that slider perfectly. That is not caught by Matthews Jr. We're going to have to keep him at first, though. Another base hit for Rich Aurelia. Here is Durham. Splitter outside, 1-0. Splitter caught the zone, 1-1. He read that slider well. That smoked to center, but Matthews Jr. is there. That'll end the inning. We're still 25 for 31. They are 2 for 10. Heading to the bottom of the 8th now. It's the 5, 6, 7 part of the lineup. So we're guaranteed to take at least another trip through it, even if it's only for one batter. Strike one on the fastball. 2-seamer fouled back. Good thing that wasn't fair because Loduca missed it. Here's the 0-2. Pulls it. Berkman steps on the bag. 1 away. Veritek yet to have a hit in the game. Strike one on the 4-seamer. He smokes that to center. That's going to be over Granderson's head. Veritek has a base hit in the game. It's going to be extra bases. That's their 11th hit. Snuck in there at second. They're going to show the replay of that. The fans need something to cheer about when they're down by 23. Saying down by 23? It's like, oh man, what football teams are playing. Dockett's tired. Hill hits that. Just past Durham's glove. Runners at the corners. Do we want to... What do we want to do here? It's Connor Jack. You got this, Doc. Oh, okay, no you don't. Alright, I think we take him out. There's the 3 runs across. There's this running thing now. Okay. I think we take him out. Went 7 1/3. We'll have the 3 runs. Hey, can't have a complete game all the time. Let's get in our... Who's bet? Okay, Ricinius not good with runners in position. I don't think we want Gagne in just yet. Let's go Ayala, and Gagne can close out the game in the 9th. Okay. So he's 2 for 3. He is technically looking for a cycle. Durham makes the catch. 2 away. Matthews Jr. Strike 1. Strike 2. Pulled that slider, pulled it well. That was a risk going up high. It went foul. Just missed his own on that fastball. Missed it again. 2-2. Got him swinging. That will end the 8th inning. They leave 2-man stranded. Top of the 9th now. Let's see if we can get a 5-run rally here. They scored a run in back-to-back innings, which is great. They're 3 for 13. We're 25 for 31. That is a stat line in a basketball game. Like, here's Berkman. Dempster with a nice ERA. Ball one, just missed enough of the zone. 1-0, we'll take it. Splitter missed. 2-0. 3-0, just in case. Slider in the zone, take it. Strike 1. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Berkman, leading off the top of the 9th. Hits that hard, over at Amora to first. 1 away. There's Rios, 3 for 6. Strike 1 on the slider, 0-1. Strike 2 on the 4-seamer. What I'm seeing right now is that, so Rios is out. I'm seeing right now if Twins come into, oh, he's tired. They come into the 9th with a lead. Braun smokes that. It's at the wall. It is gone. 410 feet. He elevated that, and I believe that's 4 home runs for Braun. He's done that plenty of times. 26-3, we get an extra one across. There it is, yep. That one went to the moon. Oh, look at that, right up there. Here's Lowell. Against the tired pitcher, yep. Take her time here. Strike one on the splitter. Splitter missed. 1-1. And he puts that in play. That's going to be a base hit. I think he's been perfect all day. He maybe had one out, but this is unreal. Here's Scott. 1 for 6. Has a home run. That's what you need. Another base hit now. Luke Scott, we got something going here. They're going to take him out. Duca coming in. Here's Pelfrey. And with Grandy up next, you're going to contact swing here, Paul. Strike one on the two-seamer. Two-seamer in the dirt, 1-1. Went foul, 1-2. With that slider, caught by the first baseman. That's going to end hitting for the Jays. We got one more run across, 26 for 34. They're 3 for 13. Gagne, you're coming in. This is where we can get some experience, like we actually need to close out a game. The area is still in the double digits. Let's see if we can bring that down. Okay, here we go. Let's try the fastball. Took it. Let's try the fastball again. There it is. Let's try the changeup. Makes contact with it. Off Gagne's glove. Gets it to first. 1 away. Excellent. Here's Utley. 2 for 3. Leave 2 RBIs in the game. Strike 1. Oh, dear. Oh, that one pretty way foul. Here's the 0-2. Third base line. Nice running play by Lowell. Gets it to first. 2 away. Okay, tiny bit of a scare there, but nothing serious. Here's Dunn. 1 for 4. Strike 1. Will this decide it? Got away from Gagne, but he swung and missed. That's the ball game. Your final score in a baseball game is somehow Toronto Blue Jays 26, Minnesota Twins 3. Halladay didn't have his greatest start ever, but hey, got the quality start. 7 in the third innings. Only 3 allowed. And that first inning. Top of the first. Let's see these highlights. Top of the first. That was, yeah, I believe, yeah, the first run of the game. And the top of the 7th, they just jumped past that. And it's crazy, with a score like this, no grand slams. Top of the 9th. Braun just adding 1 for the record books. Really smoked that thing. Bottom of the 9th. Final out. Got him swinging. 7 RBIs for Ryan Braun. Has a touchdown with the extra point. Or 2 safeties and a field goal. Anyways, yeah, they shut us out in 3 of the innings, but man, that was incredible. And that inning was 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the 9th, so Gagne's ERA should be into single digits. And that's what we want to see for all our pitching staff, of course. Halladay, 5-0 now on the season, got the win. Evelyn, his first loss on the season, only the second decision, though, so plenty of time to turn it around. 12 for 12, 1 for 2, 1 for 2. We got a run in all the innings. They only sent us up 3 up and 3 down in the top of the 4th. That's it. And then, but our pitching staff only did that in the 9th and the 2nd. They got a hit, at least in every other inning. Home runs. Aurelia had his 6th. Durham had his 8th. Bergman had his 26th. Rios had 14th. Braun had 4. Yeah, all the way to 40 now. Luke Scott had his 13th. Luke Duca finally had his first on the season. And man, he came through when we wanted him to. That's excellent. Everybody got at least 1 hit. Grandy only got 1, but yeah, whatever, right? Home runs, yeah, whole plethora of them. Everybody got an RBI except Grandy. 7 RBIs for Braun. Came across the plate 6 times. Goodness gracious. Incredible. Halladay the win, 7 1/3, 84 pitches. Ayala 2/3, Gagne the 1 inning, exactly at 9. Okay. 100 pitches total it took our pitching staff this time around. Well, that's it for the stats. We'll go ahead and move along to the games around the league, almost 700 points. You beat a team like that, like, you deserve a lot more than that. Let's see. Mets lost 16-7. Oh, that's almost what we're looking for. White Sox, that, like, even then, they score 16 runs. Most of the time, that's the most scored on the day, but we got 10 more than them. The Yankees lost, that's good. Marlins and Dodgers, nice. High-scoring game over at Fenway. I mean, we've seen high-scoring games there. Extra innings in the Bay. What did they call it? AT&T Park. Looks like Giants walked it off. 2-run shot. Anything else interesting? Yeah, yep. That's a good day of baseball around the league. So, I think we need to give the people and players of Minnesota some time to grieve after what they just saw. Because it's one thing to have Halladay on the mound. They get 3 runs off him in 7 1/3. Oz, Dr. Oz, is in the next game. So they're going from the frying pan to the fire here, so we'll have to wish them well. We're going to have to do our best, right? No days off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time to see Roy Oswalt take on Minnesota.